Welcome everybody, Joe with ECRM here at our convenience and impulse sessions in Denver. And I have Elle and Alberto with Boost Oxygen here. And we're gonna talk about their products and also the variety of use cases that they have. So thank you for joining us. And to start off, give us an overview of the company and the products.
Sure. So my name is Alberto Mascaro. I'm the VP of Sales for Boost Oxygen. So we are a 95% pure supplemental oxygen company. We make oxygen available to consumers without a prescription. So anybody who has any type of respiratory issue, mild respiratory issue, that may want to or needs some type of recovery product, this is the perfect product from them. And we'll go through the use cases in a second.
Sure, and walk us through, you have a bunch of them here, different sizes. Can you tell us what they're for and why the different sizes?
Absolutely, that's a good question. So we have different sizes, and that's basically just portability. It allows you to put it in a pocket, put it in a purse, or put it in the home and get that best deal on that largest size. Also, the large size have a carabiner hook, so you can actually hook it on the outside of a pack. And then we have the extra large here. So the sizes are great. They all weigh virtually the same, and then we also have aromatherapy in some of them as well. And each of these aromatherapies are in there for health reasons, so they give you an extra benefit to the oxygen in addition to all the great oxygen benefits.
Wow, and aromatherapy is big, especially when they're talking about calmness and different health benefits. So there's a lot of different use cases for these, both health-wise, preventative, and they can be in lots of different areas of the store because of that. And I'm sure that's something that comes up in your buyer meetings. Let's talk about some of those use cases. Sure. You mentioned one, or you alluded to one of them before.
Yeah, sure. So that's a great question. So we do have, the interesting thing about our product is it does fit into so many different categories within the store because we serve such a large range of demographics, basically, right? So we sell quite a bit to senior citizens. We sell quite a bit to people who are just active, and that includes just your weekend warrior, somebody who's just working out to stay fit, somebody who's just taking walks, for example, and all the way up to a pro athlete. So we have and everything in between. So that is a huge market for us. Obviously, people going to altitude is another huge market for us because they feel that shortness of breath right away. But we'd sell in the flatlands all over the United States. Florida's a great example. Zero altitude. It's actually underwater most of it. And we sell quite a bit in Florida from senior citizens to air quality issues. When it's very hot and humid, a lot of people have a hard time catching their breath in those hot and humid environments. Places that suffer a lot of pollution. New York. There was Canadian wildfire smoke that came down from where it was like orange. Obviously, that is a very poor air quality environment that happens seasonally, wildfire season in certain parts of the United States, and just air quality issues in general. Places like Los Angeles, where you get places like even Denver, where you have inversion, or Salt Lake City area. So there's a lot of uses for that product, our product. So that's why it fits into a lot of different categories. People use it for, again, think about it as an all-natural respiratory support product. So anytime you're out of breath or you're feeling winded, your body's looking for more oxygen.
Exactly, and not even winded. Winded's part of it, and respiratory is part of it, but during the pandemic, there was a lot going on as far as recovery. So we have a lot of health recovery issues. This is an all ages product. We're in more than 35 countries. So worldwide, you could have any reason that your body is needing to recover. Could be a hangover. Could be that it's paint fumes because you're a painter, things like that. So there's a lot of reasons that you would use oxygen that just goes through your respiratory system, but actually functions to serve all of your organs.
So now we're talking about a lot of different types of channels and a lot of different areas of the store, right? So you mentioned like health-wise, right? So you have, if it's on the workout side, it could be in the sports area, or it could be in the vitamins and supplements, especially with the aromatherapy. That's a whole nother area. It can be whether it's preventative, or it could be home health or first aid. It could be in there. When it could be an outdoor store, because hikers, especially like this one, where you could put it on your hiking pack. I do as a workout rucking, which is walking with a heavy backpack, 50, 60 pounds for a few miles. And that I can see that I use for myself, put that on my bag. Here at the hotel, my workouts are generally climbing the stairs. So I do 100 flights of stair climbing in the fire stairs of the hotel every morning. And tomorrow I'm going to try out one of these. Would I do it but while I'm doing it, or before,
While you're
after?
doing it, before, after.
Okay.
If
All
you
right.
look on TV, NFL players use it. You see it right on the sidelines.
Yeah, so,
so-
I'm going to give that a shot. But it's such a versatile product. There's a lot of different uses. I definitely see this for anybody who's in the health and wellness space, but also, like you mentioned, the adult beverages,
Yes,
right,
hangover.
for hangovers. So
Hangover.
that's something that maybe I could try that tomorrow. I'm doing dry
Let us
January.
know.
I'm ending my dry January
Yeah.
tonight.
Okay.
Because I
Good timing.
started early right after Christmas, so I've done like the more than 31 days
All
anyway,
right,
so
good
it
for
counts.
you.
But plus, it's one of our staff's birthday tomorrow, so it's like, okay, I will join you. But no, it seems a lot of places. Plus, I've seen them myself at different places at retail locations. There's one chain by me where I've seen it at the front end. So
Yeah.
at the retailers where you're at, where are you located?
Yeah,
in the
so
store?
again, depending on the store, depending
Okay.
on the type of store, we are in different places. So a lot of places we're in front end, right at front end as an impulse item. It's great. We're in sets in different places. Some grocery, we're in sets. In pharmacy, we're in set, but we're also as an impulse item as well. Sporting goods, it depends. Where sometimes in some of the sporting goods stores, we're right up front, right by checkout. Some of us are in, or some of it, sometimes we are in sets itself over by supplements or by camping and hiking. So it really depends on the store. We can be in a lot of different places. As you mentioned, adult beverages, that's an impulse item. It's going to be right front end.
Now-
I've had category managers fight over the product because they have it in the huge store in various departments.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that. So you read my mind. It's like, okay, you're dealing with different category managers. How do you explain if both of them want it? That's got to,
They both
is that a
can carry it.
challenge? Okay.
No, they put it in both areas. So I'll walk into a Walmart, for example, and it'll be in sporting goods, front end, OTC, and then action out, like just, where people are walking to other areas. So, and that's in one store.
Oh, that's awesome.
So everyone can benefit from it. Same with hotels. It can be various areas of hotel as well.
Yeah, again, and hotels, like a lot of hotels will go to our sessions. We also have them at food service, college and university.
Yep.
Colleges and universities.
Absolutely.
That would be
Everywhere.
good,
Great for studying.
Yes, studying and hangovers, right? So again, tons of opportunities, tons of placement that you can do. And obviously, I see you have a variety of setups, right? Walk us through the different types of displays and setups that you have.
Yeah, so we have everything from clip strips to PDQ rip and runs, countertop box displays to floor displays. So we run the gamut. We even have pallet displays now.
We do.
We just rolled out a pallet
High
display
volume
program
stores.
for these high volume stores that really go through a lot of product. It's literally a pallet drop program.
Yeah, that's great because it seems that it's necessary because you're so relevant to so many different sections. Having these different merchandising capabilities lets you kind of fit in wherever you need to. Even if you, like you said, if they're fighting over you, well, maybe someone could do a display, a shipper.
Yes.
Another one could do a clip strip.
Yes.
I could see the clip strip hanging next to the booze. So there's a lot of different cross merchandising opportunities as well.
Really.
So so it's great stuff. I expect to see. I'm expecting to see you at a lot of our sessions because we cover a lot of categories.
We do.
But what do you have coming up that you can talk about?
That's a good one. So we have a new aroma coming out.
Okay.
Elle alluded to the aromas that we have already, aromatherapy options. We have probably one of the most popular aromas coming out. I can't really name it right now, but it's gonna be a big hit. It'll help with a lot of different issues. We're very excited about this launch.
Yeah,
it's
it comes
coming
out
up
this spring.
This spring. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I wish you the best of luck at the rest of your meetings, and I wish you continued growth.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your time.